Chuckle Brothers, you say? Oh, I think I've been expecting you. What did you say you do?
Show business. Paul and Barry, magicians extraordinaire. Have wand, will travel.
Oh, yes, they delivered your equipment earlier. Come on inside.
Dan, the van sent us down to entertain your guests.
One night stand.
Well, I'd prefer a bed if possible.
They left me a note somewhere to give you. Ah, here it is.
It's from Dan.
You haven't got any animals with you, have you?
No.
That's good, because I don't allow them in the, they might upset my taxi. I'll be off then. I won't be long.
Goodbye.
Take it as long as you like. Wonder why she doesn't allow animals.
She's probably allergic to them. Some people are allergic to animal fur. Makes them itch.
What, animals?
No, people. Now, I must have a look what Dan's note says. Dear chaps, stuff in car park. Sorry there's no rabbit for the top hat trick, but hope you can use the substitute. Substitute? Come on. Oh, here we are. Imperial Suite.
Which room's mine, then?
This must be it. Give us my case. I'll take a chance on the other one. What were you standing there for? Get unpacked. I'll see you downstairs in 10 minutes to sort the equipment out.
This is your case.
Thank you very much.
What are you doing?
I've been thinking.
Oh, yes.
You can have the other room. I'll be all right in here.
I don't want the other room, thank you very much. I like this one.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. What's wrong with the other room?
There's a rhinoceros in it.
There isn't.
There is.
There isn't.
There is.
Is there?
Yes.
Are you sure it's not something that looks like a rhinoceros?
Of course I'm sure. I know what a rhinoceros looks like.
Well, I don't believe you. I think you've broken something. You're trying to switch the blame onto me.
Right, come on.
Steady.
Look, if you don't believe me, go and see for yourself.
Hello.
Well,
There's a rhinoceros in your bedroom.
I think an apology's due, don't you?
Right. Sorry to have disturbed you.
I meant for me. The question is, what's it doing in there?
Using the trouser press?
No. Hey, just a minute. Sorry there's no rabbit for the top hat trick, but hope you can use the substitute. Substitute? You don't think?
You're going to need more than a magic wand to get that in a top hat.
But the question is, how are you going to get rid of it?
Me? It's your rhinoceros, not mine.
I thought we were going to stick together through thick and thin.
I might be thin, but I'm not thick. It's all yours.
And then there's Mrs. Hepplewhite's allergy. If she's worried about cats and dogs, what's a rhinoceros going to do to her?
You're right. We're going to have to get rid of it.
I'll leave that to you then.
Hang on, me?
It was your idea.
It's your rhinoceros. You shift it. I'm going to practice my mind reading. And I must be getting good at it. I can tell what you're thinking.
Heave,
2,
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 heave.
2.
Hang on, hold it.
Right.
you are. I just thought I'd let you know, I'm back. Have you settled in all right?
Oh, yes. Very nice, thank you.
Jolly good. Oh, I know that I shouldn't really ask, but I thought I saw you with a rope. What were you doing?
We're practising for the act tomorrow. We're doing the Indian rope trick.
I thought the rope was supposed to go up in the air.
Well, normally, yes. But my assistant's afraid of heights, so in our version, it goes straight along the floor.
Very nice, too. I can't wait to see it.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello. And what's that?
It's part of the act. It's a disappearing duvet.
Oh, but you haven't got a duvet.
Oh, it worked then.
well done, Barry.
Oh, very well done indeed. What clever young men. Now, where was I going? Oh, I remember. Silly me.
Right, let's shift it before she sees it. Where's it gone?
Now what?
This calls for another approach.
Like what?
What we need is some of his favourite food.
I suppose you want me to go and get a menu.
That's a good idea.
Forget it.
Okay. I know. Remember that time that we were assistant zookeepers?
Sadly, yes. What about it?
Well, while I was there, I spent a lot of time with the man who looked after the rhinos.
Oh, yes. The one with the red face. What was his name?
Turnips.
I thought it was Fred.
No, not his name. That's what we need. Turnips. Very partial to a turnip and rhinoceroses. We'll pop down the kitchen and see what they've got.
What happens if they haven't got any?
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Now, what I want you to do is lay a trail of turnips all the way out of here, through there, down the stairs and out the front door. Then we'll just sit back and wait until he eats his way out of house and home.
Yeah, but once he's eaten his way out of house and home, what then?
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Considering there's no rivers round here, there's an awful lot of bridges.
Just get on with it. That's it. Now, when you've done that, open the front door and then come back up here.
Well,
Shh! Sorry.
what now?
All we've got to do is attract his attention. Oi, big nose!
Either that rhino moves very quickly, or he hasn't moved at all.
Time for plan B. Have you got any more of those turnips left?
6.
Right, go over there and lob some more in.
Lob 'em in yourself. It may have escaped your notice, but there's a wild animal in there, and I, for one, don't want to make it any wilder.
Give 'em here.
There's nothing happening, Paul.
Give it a chance. He's going for it. Now, fingers crossed he comes out before...
Before what?
Something I've just remembered Fred told me about rhinos and turnips.
What about them?
Well, if they eat too many, it has a funny effect on the tummy. It gives them... hiccups. Oh, dear.
Never mind.
Yeah, but if Mrs. Hebblewhite hears it, we're both in trouble.
Oh, yeah. I'd forgotten about her.
What's that noise?
Noise?
That noise.
Oh, that noise. It's Barry.
Is it?
Yes. See?
Oh, my. Have you tried a sudden shock?
What we have in mind?
Oh, funny. It always worked for my husband.
Phew, that was close.
Yes, but she'll be back.
What are we going to do?
We'll have to go in there and put a brown paper bag over his head.
What?
Well, I've read somewhere it's good for stopping hiccups.
I'm not putting anything over its head. Besides, you'd never get past the horn. You'll have to think of something else.
What about a bunch of keys down its back?
No way, Jose. If you want to frighten it, you go ahead. I'll wait outside by the ambulance.
What ambulance?
The one I'll get to take you to hospital.
It's Mrs. Hepplewhite who'll need an ambulance if she sees our wrinkly friend in there.
What about if we get him to drink a glass of water upside down?
Good idea. See to it, will you?
Hey!
Go on.
Hello, Rhino. Rhino.
How's it going, Barry?
Not bad. But he's got his big toe stuck in the plug hole. There.
Hey, that burp seems to have done the trick.
Oh, that wasn't him, that was me.
No matter. It seems to have cured his hiccups. Now all we've got to do is get him out of the house.
Well, you're going to have to wait a while. He's asleep in the bath.
Well, we'll have to wake him up.
You can't do that. They don't like being woken up suddenly.
Well, we'll have to take him out while he's still asleep.
How are we going to do that?
Carry him out, bath and all.
Hey?
Needs must, Barry. Come on, we need some tools. We'll just see if we can find some spares.
Hey, one question.
What?
What do we do if the rhino wakes up while we're disconnecting the bath?
I know. We'll wait till it's dark. That way he'll not be able to see us.
Oh, dear, are you all right?
Fine, thanks. Just tripped on a turnip.
He's always doing that.
Oh, well, I never. Turnips, eh? I'll get a man round to look at them in the morning.
You should.
I will.
OK. I think it's dark enough now. Right, to me then.
To you, Paul.
To me.
To you.
Hang on.
To you.
To me, no, steady.
Okay.
To me. Oh, my end's heavy.
To you. To you. To you, Paul.
Come on in here. To you.
To me, then.
To you then.
Steady.
Steady.
Ooh.
Steady. Right, to you.
To me.
Be careful now.
To me.
Steady.
To me, then.
Careful what you're doing.
Steady.
To you.
Steady, Paul.
To you now.
Steady.
To you. Not again. Are you all right, buddy?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Hang on. Where's the rhino gone?
Oh, he must have fallen out.
Oh, dear.
Well, now where's he gone?
Sounds like he's in the dining room.
Oh, dear.
Who's there?
Oh, quick, the bath. To you.
To me.
To you, then.
To me, then.
To you.
To me.
Go on.
I'm coming down. Whoever you are, you don't frighten me.
Hello.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing in here?
We couldn't sleep,
Pre-performance nerves.
so we thought we'd come down and have a little practice of the act.
In the dark?
Oh, we always practice in the dark, don't we, Barry?
Yes. That way, if we make a mistake, we don't notice, and we don't worry about it unnecessarily.
It doesn't affect the performance, you see.
Oh, I see. Have you two ever thought of seeking professional help?
Oh, no, we always manage by ourselves. Anyway, what are you doing up at this time of night?
I thought I heard something. Did you hear anything?
No, I didn't hear anything. Did you hear anything, Barry?
No.
Oh, well, I suppose it could have been the central heating cooling down. That'll be it.
Probably.
OK, well, I'll leave you to it then.
Thank you.
Right, that's it. We're going to get rid of this thing once and for all.
Where are you going to take it?
I know just the place, and he'll love it.
Why don't we just tell her what's going on?
What? You saw how the poor dear was when there was just a noise in the night. Imagine how she'd be if she knew there was a rhino in her hotel. No, my way's the best. Trust me.
To you.
To me, then.
To you, then.
To me.
To you.
To me.
To you.
To me. Oh, steady, steady, steady. Right there. That's new.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Of course I am. I'm getting this thing as far away from that hotel as possible.
Yeah, but won't it come back?
It's a rhinoceros, not a homing pigeon. Besides, he'll be with all his mates here. This safari park's full of rhinos.
I wondered how they got here.
Come on. Steady, steady. Come on. Hey, go on. Ooh, ooh.
Steady, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Steady. Ooh,
To you,
ooh.
to you.
Hey.
What was I going to do? Turnips. Strange. I could have sworn. Oh. I must have dreamt it.
Well, that was a job well done. Even if I do say so myself. And we can now call ourselves expert rhino removers.
Yeah. Pity it took all night, though.
Well worth it, though, wasn't it? We didn't want to bring on Mrs. Ethelwhite's allergy. I'll just pop in now and have a quick bath before breakfast.
A bath?
Yes, a bath.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
I forgot about the bath.
What's happened to the bathroom?
We can explain.
You can?
Yes, tell her, Barry.
Me? Well, it's like this. We remembered you saying you didn't want any animals in the house. And when we found the one in Paul's bedroom that Dan had sent for the magic act, we thought we'd better get rid of it quick.
And one thing sort of led to another. But don't worry, it's done now, and we'll soon have your bathroom back in order.
But this is what Dan sent instead of the rabbit. It's been in my bedroom all night.
A budgie?
But what about your allergy?
Allergy? What allergy?
Well, when you said you didn't want any animals in the house, we thought it was because it might upset you.
I don't want animals in the house because they might upset my rhinoceros.
Your rhinoceros?
Yes, mine. Didn't I tell you about him?
I think there's something we ought to tell you.